Good morning, Leo. Welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is your monthly love read for March 2019. I'm going to be using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck over here to pull a Celtic cross, and then I'm going to clarify with Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield and Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. I'm going to put these cards away because I'm done with that. I just did Taurus's daily read. Let me just light some Palo Santo. You know what? I'll do this and the other one because this one burns out in 2 seconds. So this is going to be a Celtic cross for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love and romance for March 2019. Going to give it a good shuffle. After a good shuffle, if a card pops out, that's my signal. That's the end of the shuffle. If it pops out too soon and it's not been enough of a shuffle, I'll read you the cards because then it's kind of like little minor storylines that they want to talk about. And then if it takes too long, I'll stop the shuffle, okay? All right, let's get started. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019, please, in love and romance. Can we get a positive reading for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019, in love and romance. Okay, one card fell out. Seven of Swords, Lord of Unstable Efforts. So I'm going to take that as my signal that that's the end of the shuffle, okay? And on the bottom, we got Three of Pentacles. Could be a third-party situation. Dealing with somebody who's already in a relationship, basically. But let's see how this goes. Or it could be recognition for your skills at work, collaborating with other people, being really good at what you do. Somebody that, this is kind of this card, this energy of two people who are already in a committed relationship. Well, let's look at these two clergymen over here together. This is the church. This craftsman's coming in, and he's really reputed to be the best at what he does. He's a skilled craftsman, and he's making this beautiful artwork with stained glass windows over here. And it's kind of understood that this is the person who's the best person for the job. And they're all kind of, there's a mutual respect and everybody's working together and that kind of energy. But in a relationship or in a love reading, it could be where you're in a relationship already and then somebody comes in, look, got no shirt on, they're artistic, you know, they might be sweeping you off your feet emotionally. And so possibly a little bit of sneakiness there, okay? So let's challenge here is King of Wands. Consciously, we've got Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is always someone who's like this kind of energy of hot lover type of energy. There's the Page of Cups, recent past, Four of Wands, recent future, Five of Wands. You right now, lovers around you, Queen of Swords, hopes and fears, High Priestess, outcome. You, Leo, there it is, Queen of Wands. And there's this on the bottom. So let me just make sure you can see all the cards. I'm going to move it over because there's a glare. Okay. I think you can see all that. I can even move it up a bit. All right, the situation is involving Seven of Swords. That's just the shaky start. It's called the Lord of Unstable Efforts, this card. So this is about when you leave a sad situation and then you move up and you go get in touch with your emotions, okay? You really figure it out across the water. And then you go to that new land that you just start over, you get grounded again. And this is this kind of shaky start after that, where you're trying to find your legs and you're trying to do trial and error here and to make a new life for yourself, to start fresh, to begin again, okay? But your challenge here is this King of Wands energy. Now look at that. You got King of Wands and Queen of Wands in your reading for March. So it looks like, you know, it's this perfect pairing here. It could be that you guys are married. It could be that you're yeah, it looks like it could be a marriage situation. Anyway, so the Seven of Swords, and I'm going to negatively aspect the Seven of Swords, okay, because I see conflict coming up. Seven of Swords, aside from shaky legs, it can also speak to deceit and trickery. Why? Because this guy's sneaking off with 5 swords, 2 are on the ground. It's got this energy of doing something sneaky or deceitful, kind of like when you're looking into files for other people's information that you shouldn't be looking at, let's say in a school or something, okay? Or looking at personal belongings through their stuff that you shouldn't be looking at. Something else, or even could be looking at people that you shouldn't be looking at. This kind of sneaking away of information, though, it's not really heart related. It's kind of trying to get away with something. And the challenge here is this King of Wands, like, hell no. The King of Wands could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a fire sign. It's someone who's confident, established. They're very like this kind of self-made people. They have all that high energy of, being someone who's accomplished a lot and has vision, and they're very creative, and everything is about making things happen and manifesting. Everything is like a very high energy, high action energy all the time, about creating and manifesting. They've mastered this. Whatever they see, they can somehow translate it into success and abundance and create something out of it. Okay, this is a very creative fire energy of action, male fire energy. Now that's the challenge here. The challenge. So it's got this kind of sneaking away with information. Swords are like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's about intellect, thoughts, communication. So some kind of sneaky deceit here with this sword energy, sneaking away with truths of other people, sneaking away with information or power. It's also this thing of like, skimming from the top, or anything that the other person knows what's going on with this card. Whoever's doing the sneakery, the other person knows. They're keeping tabs on it. They're already aware of it. Even if they don't know, they've got warning signals already. So they're watching, and they're going to make sure to keep an eye until they see and they bust you cold, red-handed, and then it will be a problem like this. So this is where, and it's challenged, trying to get away with something, okay? This guy trying to get away with 5 swords is challenged by this King of Wands. Someone who's very high energy, very powerful, very strong, very creative, very fire male energy, okay? This could also speak to like that macho attitude, someone who's not going to have it, okay? Consciously, you've got on your mind Knight of Wands. So it looks like, honestly, it could be that there's 2 of you that are fire signs. Or it could be an air sign as well that you're dealing with. Okay, let's keep going. Anyways, consciously, you've got some change on your mind, okay? This Knight of Wands, let's talk about all the symbolism of the Knight of Wands. First, as an energy, okay, it could speak to the horses and all this kind of chariots and things like that. Speaks to travel and things moving, and could be moving location, changes coming into your life, and action happening. Now, something coming into your life. I always say this is the coming in hot card with the Knight of Wands. The Knight is someone who's unattached, okay? Let's say not married, doesn't have kids. Even if they do or whatever, somehow it's like they're independent. They're independent energies. Now, the Wands is fire energy, male fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person, as a person, is someone who's very attractive, outgoing, passionate. They get attention everywhere they go. I call this my lover card, okay? Someone who's like a lover type, hot, coming in, easily out just like that, easy come, easy go type of person, but extremely passionate and fully committed to something while they're inspired. And then when the inspiration is gone, they're gone. Okay, so that kind of energy on your mind, going hot towards something. It's not a very committed energy, but it's an excited energy. Now, on the subconscious here, you've got Page of Cups. The pages are all, this could be a child. This could be a child. Pages could be children in your life. Someone who's like a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But the function of the page is to relay messages and collect information. It's all about, those people, back in the day, the little ones who ran around collecting information and, helping out and all that kind of thing. So the Page of Cups is someone who's bringing a message. Now, the energy of Page of Cups is very sweet, endearing, gentle, loving. It's adorable. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy. Okay, as a child, it's a sweet energy. Now, as a message, it's a message that's of sincerity, sweet, gentle, loving. You wanna relay a message to somebody. You want to let somebody know something. You want to send out that text. You want to give that communication. Now, do you see here there's something in your mind that you're passionate about that you want to go forward into? It's, sparking this kind of mushy, sensitive, like innocent, vulnerable feelings in you, right? Where you want to give your cup and you want to choose someone, okay? So this Seven of Swords is going though, but the problem is it's sneaking away with something, trying to get away with something. Blocked by the King of Wands, okay? In the recent past, you have Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a celebration energy. It's about celebrations, reunions, gatherings, social events. Could be weddings and parties and dinners at, whoever's house every Sunday. That kind of an energy. But it also speaks to rites of passage. These girls here, they're like flower girls. They're decorating. It can even speak to rites of passage, like graduations that you're celebrating, or even things like a marriage. The Four of Wands can represent a marriage too. Then it goes into Five of Wands. Why? Because you got this very stable. Four of Wands is a stable foundation, okay? That I didn't mention. It's something building on, you've built your life on a stable foundation. This is where the kids are happy, family's happy. You are that, Sunday get together. Very stable energy. But something, trying to get away with something, and then it leads to Five of Wands. In this deck, it shows 5 different people fighting. Sometimes it'll show the same person in 5 different forms fighting themselves. This card is about conflict, regardless. Inner conflict, where it's about self-doubt, thinking you're not good enough, insecurities. Could be outer conflict, where you're fighting with people, petty fights, competition, competing interests, jealousies, pettiness, all that kind of stupid. It's passionate and it's fiery fighting, okay? So that's in the recent future, but it's again, minor arcana. I wouldn't worry too much, but I would avoid trouble if you could. But you right now, oh boy, someone's not even hearing anything because they're in full lovers mode. Look at this, Lovers and Page of Cups right next to each other. Someone is really, really been, hit with Cupid's arrow here. So the Lovers card is about, it can be about being in love. Having to make a decision in love, especially if it's between someone you're already with and someone that you just met that sparked the flame, okay? There's Angel Raphael or Archangel Raphael in the background, Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Speaking to also alignment, needing to be aligned with your spiritual consciousness, self-consciousness, subconsciousness, the male-female consciousness. If it's not about alignment and being in alignment or not being in alignment, or about being in a position where you need to make a decision about love between 2 people, making a choice, and generally just being in love. Someone has sparked your romantic interest. Around you, Queen of Swords. This could be you, the person you're interested in, or the person you're with, okay? Queen of Swords, look at how her sword is there. It's a sword of truth, victory, and clarity. I wouldn't mess with her. This is air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This person is ready to cut you off, okay? Look at that sword. Anybody that messes with Queen of Swords and doesn't come correct, because she's already been through it. This is the card of a single mother, divorcee energy. This is the card of someone who has status, who's established, and not all doom and gloom. She's a very fancy lady. She's someone who's made a wonderful life for herself now. She's already done all that. She's been the little girl. She's been innocent and naive. She's been married and in love. She's been in love again and divorced. She's been through it all. And now she's at this point in life where she's just focused on what's real and what's factual, as opposed to airy-fairy stuff or, wanting or needing to fall in love. So the Queen of Swords energy is someone who's been through it, and she's got this sword, her sword of truth, victory, and clarity. And sometimes they'll show a pose with her hand like this, beckoning people forward. I mean, if that's not gangster, what is? She's going, you can approach, come and approach the Queen of Swords. Let's see what you got. What are you going to bring to me? Now, if it's drama and if it's bullshit, she's going to cut you off with that sword. So someone like that, okay, I'm just saying, whoever this is to you, not to be messed with, whether that be you or someone you're dealing with or the other person, okay? Because they're not going to have it. In the hopes and fears, there's the High Priestess. High Priestess, when you see it, okay, she's got this veil here, these two pillars, and there's water in the background. She sees beyond the veil into the world of spirit. She knows she's a keeper of secrets. She's got this book of wisdom here. I forgot what it's called. I don't think it's the Torah. I forget. I don't remember. But it's all about someone who is a keeper of secrets, wisdom, knowledge, trusting your intuition. If there's a card about High Priestess, it's your intuition. If there was a word to describe High Priestess, besides wisdom, it would be intuition. When I personally pull this card, if I'm asking a question about something, how does so-and-so blah blah feel? What are they doing? Blah blah blah. How's today? You already know. When I see High Priestess, you already know. It's we trusting your intuition. Now, when I do readings for other people and I see High Priestess pop up, it's about a secret being revealed. I feel like it's a secret that's going to be revealed. Now, it could be that you're hoping for the cat to come out of the bag, to not have to keep it a secret anymore, for the secret to be real. Or you're hoping to keep it a secret, okay? Or you're hoping to keep it a secret. But regardless, this is a card about intuitive knowing. You do whatever you think is best in your gut feeling, in your intuition. If you think it's wrong, it probably is wrong. If it's not wrong, if you think you're doing great, and if it's awesome, then that High Priestess is saying, trust your gut, trust your intuition. Now, in the outcome, Queen of Wands. That's a queen. I know it's confusing. Kind of looks like a king. It's the Queen of Wands. There's that sunflower there, Leo. That's you in the outcome. So this Queen of Wands is coming into her own power, Leo. This is coming into your true Leo nature. Okay, where the high vibration of being a winner, shining bright, being confident, fire energy of creating and manifesting where you've mastered it and things happen and you make things happen. This is major creative passion, fiery energy. The Queen of Wands also has psychic abilities, as does this as does the High Priestess. So you got two queens, the High Priestess that you're hoping for, and blocked by the King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Maybe you're going to go back to your role here. So let's see what's underneath here. Six of Wands. Okay, Six of Wands. Where's the Wands? Queen of Wands. Six of Wands is my card for, first of all, it's a card about coming home to success, being celebrated, getting that kind of career advancement, a promotion, a raise, winning an award, graduating, all these types of things. Okay, it's both like a graduation vibe here too. And it's got this victory feel where everybody's cheering, but not everybody's happy for you, but everybody's cheering. And there is a note of caution to not be overly confident or overly cocky in this energy. Now, in love and romance, when I pull this card, I take it in another way, just the way it's resonated for now so many times. This person it's a card of confidence, and they are on a horse, right? The horse is not moving or anything like these. Its action is, illustrated. This is about now, the horse coming back with people cheering, it being a confidence card. In love and romance, it's almost like this feeling of thinking you're too good for someone. Being on a high horse. Also denoting this kind of feeling of, there's a card in the Romance Angels, this deck, saying it's safe for you to love. Again, it shows a woman on a high horse as well. It's very similar to this imagery. So it's kind of a thing of like acting like you're too good for people because really you're scared to be vulnerable and to try. Okay? And then there's Three of Cups and Two of Cups, Five of Cups, focusing on the spilt milk in the past, not looking at what's there. Okay, so I hope that whatever's going on here, if you cut off this kind of, this is both also a double Gemini energy could be, okay, because it's Queen of Swords. Swords are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this is the Lover's card's ruled over by Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but it's saying here, You're so focused on the 3 cups that's spilled that you can't enjoy this 2 cups that's behind, that's still upright. Different ways to see this card. This could be someone who's focused on the past and needs to shift their focus on the future because the past is over. Or it's that kind of energy, if you have to go into more detail, sometimes for people who have kids and they meet someone new and the relationship they were with their child's, parent was like completely gonzo, done, and not good anymore, and it maybe left one of the parents, the other person, devastated, and so you're feeling guilty as hell about starting over. Like, I've seen that as well for this card. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's pull some oracle cards. This is the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Can we get a card for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019, please? This is for love and romance for March 2019. Okay. On the bottom, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And this is all about likening love to a restaurant. You put in an order, you got what you ordered, then you say you don't want that. So saying that life didn't mess you up, it's because that's what you literally ordered. So just send it back and put in a new order. But you have to first know exactly, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You have to know what you want before you get what you want. Calling in your soulmate. This is more of that energy. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, so let's read that. Wrong book, boo. Wrong book. All right. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You, like everyone, have soulmates. These are people with whom you share time in heaven and in other lives. You made a soul agreement to meet in this lifetime for the purpose of mutual spiritual growth. You have many such agreements with various people who are all your soulmates. They include friends, family members, co-workers, and romantic partners. This card guides you to actively call your romantic soulmate into your life. You can do so through prayer, affirmations, and visualizations. It also means working on yourself so that you epitomize the qualities you're seeking in a partner. For instance, if you desire a significant other who's got a great sense of humor, develop this within yourself. Like attracts like, which is part of calling in your soulmate. All right. Finally, let's pull one Whispers of Love card for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019. Okay. On the bottom, we've got love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. And the one on top, slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. So I think that's you then, that Knight of Wands. Because I was taking that as a person in your life. But it's here saying you have to call it in and speaking to whoever you got before it wasn't what you really wanted. Number 9, slow down. Number 9 is the card of the Hermit as well. All right. when you're excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Everything is in perfect order. There is no need to rush or hurry. In our excitement, we forget to enjoy the process of what we are creating. Getting to the goal is half the fun. We also miss our guidance and messages when we don't take the time for things to naturally unfold. All right, so Leo, that was your love reading for March 2019. Please check out the other links I have at the end of this video for your other videos, and I'll have weekly love readings up soon as well. Also, I suggest that you check out your bi-weekly general reading. It's got a little coffee cup emoji. You might have to scroll down a bit. It's a great read. Wonderful decks. Other than that, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Talk to you guys very soon. Love you guys. Bye.